Welcome to the Cradle of Quarterbacks, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up in this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Ohio State Buckeyes taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Hit the afterburners, kid. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers offense has the ball for the first time. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
Well, we always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. When you've got two studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Dorsey. Powers through the defender. Just knocking away defenders. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Dorsey. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could keep...
And that ball is picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Knocked off his feet. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They started in a great spot, but now facing a third and 4. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The snap sets up the throw. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. 2nd and goal for the offense. Big fullback's got it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program.
Looking for space. It's Chubb.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to go up top on first down. He makes the connection. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his target down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Chubb. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Smashes through the tackle. They still can't get him down. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Dorsey. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. And oh no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, you got to give the defense credit because they never quit on the play. He had already made a few guys miss, but they kept bringing hats to the football, trusting that if they got there, maybe they'd be able to knock it out. They did, and they come away with a huge takeaway.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Chubb. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Giving him his pads. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. 2nd and 10 here. Off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Quarterback on the keeper. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Line gets set, first down. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Boilermakers in the hurry up.
First down, Purdue.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the ground with the back. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He got it. And he got it right to the doorstep before he was knocked out of bounds at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal. Touchdown, Purdue! And that one will give them the lead.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
17, Ohio State.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the...
He's loose. The 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how when we do it again. Keep attacking.
Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the run, it's Chop. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Moving toward the end zone, ball out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, ball's out! And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too, as complete a win as they've had for some time. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Dialing up a second down pass play. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They move the tight end all over. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a catch past the sticks. The offense coughs it up. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. A first down for the offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Using the quick game. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.